Next up on the itinerary is what I'm sure most of you are looking forward to, the infamous skit. Last year, we had Tyrone's very own Family Feud. Well, this year, we have put together Tyrone's staff version of Shark Tank. Let's hear what they have to pitch. I'm going to pass the mic over to my friend Jamal.
All right. We're gonna learn who the sharks are today. There's some self-made millionaires and billionaires, investors. They're definitely not billionaires and probably not millionaires. But there's certainly some of the most successful people that we can find on this episode of Tyrone's Shark Tank. We'll start out with Mr. Yoder, who's a self-proclaimed English nerd, turned principal, who turned Tyrone High School into a National Blue Ribbon recipient. Give it up for Mr. Yoder. Next up, Mr. Lucas Rhodes, basketball coach extraordinaire, who in the last 10 years took his girls' basketball team to the district playoffs 8 times. Give it up for Mr. Lucas Rhodes. Last, and certainly not least, Mrs. Tracy Reddinger, otherwise known as Mama Red, notorious for her public service and charitable giving to those less fortunate in other countries. And all while playing Mama to over 100 students every year. That's a lot of kids. Let's give it up for Mrs. Red. First up in the tank, we got Mr. Christopher Shedd, best known for his lovely locks of hair, his overly potent smelling lunches, and his desire to live simply like the Amish.
Darling, give me a hand with hair, long and shining, breathing, steaming, flash of action. Give it up to the hair, show the legs no longer. Beat up, baby, down, mama, everywhere, daddy, daddy, show it, stop and roll with my hair.
Hey Sharks, I'm Chris Shedd, math teacher by day, track coach by night. And I'm here today to show you my new invention. I'm sure you've all heard of the easy button. That was easy. Well, I've developed a similar button that will do the same thing for my students' poor language. It's not the easy button, it's the word choice button. Right now I'm looking for your expertise to help me grow my product. So I'm looking for a $100 investment for a 25% stake in my company, Word Choice Inc.
Mr. Shedd, actually, seriously, I love this idea. I myself have been reflecting upon my own word choices lately. Words are powerful. They affect my spirit and the spirit of those around me. And I've found that when I use words of love and hope, grace and encouragement, humor and goodwill, the people around me they seem happier. So I think I'd be a great business partner on this venture. I can help supply you with positive and heartwarming replacements for your students' negative and hateful words.
Wow, Mr. Rhodes, this seems like a new you. I've never seen this side of you before. If I weren't looking at you with my own 2 eyes, I'd think you're Miss Deskovich talking all that positivity and happiness. Miss Deskovich, what are you doing with them? Come on.
Not only am I feeling all right, Mr. Shedd, I'm feeling better than ever. It's amazing how when you act happier, you actually start to feel happier. Seriously, actually. I wish I would have tried this whole be happy thing years ago. I'm telling you, Mr. Shedd, with my help, your company will grow and prosper like never before. I'm already sending those positive vibes out to the universe. Can you feel them?
Oh! Oh wow, I just figured that was my tuna surprise omelet I had for breakfast. But yes, I can feel them. I'm impressed, but I think I need to hear from the other sharks before I make my decision. Mr. Yitter, what do you think about my word choice button?
That was easy.
Wow, I completely support your decision to help clean up the language of our students here at Tyrone Area High School. But I'm not sure if this fits into my area of expertise. Maybe 15 years ago when I was an English teacher, but now Sherry chooses all of my words for me anyway. So I'm out. Maybe Mrs. Redinger is more interested.
Hey, let's bring it down a little bit. Bring it down.
This is beautiful, Mr. Shedd. I'm so happy to see that another staff member is trying to make this a kinder, sweeter Tyrone. I honestly feel that Mr. Rhodes is the best shark for you. His daily emails of riddles and jokes have been making our day so much better here at Tyrone. Riddle by riddle, joke by joke, that man right there is the shark for you.
Okay, Mr. Shedd, do we have a deal?
Absolutely, good buddy. Let's make this school a better school one word at a time.
Next up is the charismatic gym teacher, Marcus Owens. With Owens is Megan Hartman, the new replacement for his old best friend. They believe their new product can get you a body just as ripped as Owens himself. Give it up for Megan Mark.
Hi guys, the one and only Marcus Owens here.
Well, Marcus!
I'm pretty sure I don't even need an introduction.
That's because you are Marcus, the legend, Owens!
So here's the deal, folks. Listen up. What drives the sale of a product?
A need drives the sale of the product.
That's right, a need. There is a need, a desire in this world for people to look better. And by look better, I mean more like me. But who has the time? I mean really, do you know how many hours I spend in the gym training to look like this? That's why... Alright, so that's why...
How about me?
That's why Tommy and I... Woo! I'm sorry, Megan. I'm just not used to having my bad bro by my side. Anyway, Hartman and my lovely self invented the Wearable clothing line. Megan, would you do the honors? This is a... Thank you. This is the first clothing line of its class. This shirt weighs 40 pounds. Every time I breathe, I'm increasing my muscle mass by 0.59%. And considering all I do is breathe all day long, the increase of muscle mass is unlimited. I'm almost scared to imagine how good I could look if I wore this every day. Anyway, I'm proposing that I will give you sharks 20% stake in my company for a mere $50,000 investment.
Well, does it come in a sports coat? Specifically an orange one? You see, that's my signature coat. Everyone loves it, especially Sherry.
You can't be making accepted decisions. Thank you. I'm not sure how I feel about orange sports coats. I like my clothes black and shiny, very tight. So no sport coats.
Okay. I guess I'll pass then.
I really like what I see here. Focusing on the health and wellness of the global society is definitely a priority for me. Plus, a cute name could be M&M Fitness Gear.
Whoa! Slow down, man. Mama Rat, name you brought up. Whose name gets to be the first down? I'll only agree to take your deal if my name gets to be the first down, as in Marcus and Megan. I'm not someone who plays second fiddle to anyone. And you know what they say. If you ain't first, you're last. And I certainly don't want to be last.
I mean, well, I guess I just like M&M Fitness because it shows how equal you and Megan are. All human beings should be treated equally. I can't support a company where just one of you is in control. But if you agree to an equal voice for Megan, I'm in. I'll invest my money.
I think we should let Megan speak for herself. She doesn't even want control. Do you, Megan, do?
Well, actually...
Exactly. She doesn't even care. So if you won't budge, I don't either. No deal. Luke, I can see that hamster wheel inside your head spinning. What's going on over there?
Seriously? Actually, honestly, actually, okay, seriously. Actually. Okay, if you want my honest opinion, seriously, and I'm speaking honestly here, I love it. See, this is just another example of Karma giving me a big fat hug. I just love you and the product, Marcus. I mean, you're great too, Megan, but this is something the girls' basketball program could really benefit from. I'm always looking to get my girls the latest and greatest in health and fitness, and this could be it, Marcus. It could even help the other sports teams too. But obviously, it could help the girls' basketball team, so that doesn't matter.
Sounds like a way better offer. Megan and I will absolutely strike a deal with you there. It's fine, Megan. Just follow me in Rhodes. We'll take you places.
Yeah, man. Let's meet up at the bullpen later tonight and sign the paperwork. This would be awesome.
Making her way to the tank, Mrs. Tiffany Johannan. Johannan is known for her impeccable style and insistent gum chewing. Give it up for Miss Tiff.
I mean Shark Tank, be without me. Don't you worry, you'll never have to find out. I'm not going anywhere. So you might be wondering why I have my beautiful face all covered up. Well, let me just tell you, I am here today to reveal what is quite possibly the most important invention of the 21st century. This is going to change lives. It is my very own Tiff J Plum Plastic Lipstick. This lipstick makes your lips look 3 times fuller, 2 times plumper. That's easily 6 times better than they ever were before. And now it's time. Time for my reveal. Please hold all your applause until I completely remove my scarf. So what I'm asking is for $3 million for a 10% stake in my company. What do you think, sharks?
Well, $3 million seems like a lot of money. I'd have to ask Sherry if I have that much in my account. Sherry! C. What would I do without her? I guess I'm out.
Actually, I think I'd like to give it a try first. Can I give it a try? So, what do you guys think, Mr. Rhodes?
What do I think? I think you're both crazy! You look like clowns. You think that's worth $3 million? You're out of your mind. Give me a product with some potential to make me rich. Heck, I don't even have $3 million. If I did, I certainly would invest in a tube of lipstick. This is wasting my time, and I'm a very busy man, you know. I have to schedule and cancel and reschedule at least 3 games a day, and I have multiple discipline referrals to look up. Do I look like I have time for this?
Yes, Luke. We know you're the hardest working, most intelligent, best looking, busiest guy around here. Glad to see that your positive attitude lasted for all 15 minutes. So, Mama Red, that leaves you? Well, here's the deal. If you agree to donate 50% of all your profits to the Pansy Hospital, then I will give you all the money you're asking for.
Wouldn't it just be smarter to donate the $3 million to the Pansy Hospital? She'd have to make $6 million in profit to earn that kind of money for the hospital.
Listen, Rose, don't try to confuse us with all that fancy math. It sounds to me like I got myself a shark. Mama Red, are you in?
I'm in! Wait, is that a selfie? What's a selfie?
Next into the tank, Mr. Rudder. Please, his innovative product will help you along the way in regards to your daily coffee consumption. Give it up for Mr. David Rudder.
Hey guys, how you doing? This is Dave Rudder, guys. I'm here today to talk to you about a little thing I like to call the Coffee Sipper 2000. Yo! Sharks! Eyes up here! Eyes on me! This presentation is extremely important and can change all of our lives. As you all know, in order to withstand this amount of energy for an entire day, I require a minimum of 10 cups of coffee a day. No questions asked. The problem was, between brewing coffee 3.5 minutes, filling my cup 26.3 seconds, and running my closet 15.2 seconds, I was wasting 4 minutes and 11.5 seconds of valuable instructional time. That's completely unacceptable when we're in a crunch time for the keystones. So now, with the Coffee Sipper 2000, I will gain over 17.9 additional class periods a year to teach my students about how to properly write a constructive response answer. This hat will brew the coffee continuously over a 24-hour period, and then I simply sip it through the straw. Another added benefit is no more coffee stains on my bell schedule. So sharks, who's in?
Mr. Rudder, I would love to know what kind of coffee you are brewing. Do you know if it is fair trade coffee? Fair trade coffee is coffee that is certified as being produced to fair trade standards. Fair trade organizations create trading partnerships that are based on dialogue, transparency, and respect. That seeks greater equity in international trade. I certainly can't support you if you're not using fair trade coffee.
Real men like myself, we drink our coffee black.
I understand that, but you're not answering my question. Black coffee simply means you're not adding cream. I'm asking how and where it's produced.
Along the way, guys, I always get my coffee at Dunkin' Donuts.
I'm sorry, Mr. Rudder. That's socially irresponsible. I'm out.
Hey, Rose, how about you do guy a favor? I only gave you 4 write-ups last year. Remember? Increased time for pickleball? What do you think? Do you want to invest in my Coffee Sipper 2000?
Actually, seriously, although you have answered more hump day quotes correctly than any other staff member, I'm inclined to opt out simply on the grounds that I'm not a coffee drinker. Seems like a big waste of money to me. $1 a day on coffee, that could be my card fees back to the golf course. Sorry, man, I'm out.
No problem. In terms of Mr. Yoder, he's always on my side. I'll know who to invest. What say, Yoda?
Well, Sherry does brew me 3 pots a day. She'd probably appreciate the extra time to get my dishes cleaned. Whatever you want, Mr. Rudder, I'm in.
In terms of millionaires, that's what we're gonna be. Sharks, this has almost been as fun as an evening show of Jaws. Rudder, out.
Now entering the tank is the powerful couple of the century, Mr. Funicelli and Miss Klein. Kim Ye and Brangelina have nothing on Klein and Celli, who believes they have a product that can help anyone have a love like theirs. Give it up for Klein and Celli.
Falling in love with you.
My name is Mike Finicelli, and this is my absolutely beautiful girlfriend, Angie Klein. And we're the CEOs of Klein & Celli Incorporated. We are also the creators,
Producers,
and inspiration behind our company's newest creation, a cologne
and perfume.
called Love Potion No. 9.
How is this different from all other perfumes and colognes on the market, you ask?
Well, this concoction is comprised of all natural elements. You know, those things found on the periodic table. You see, my Chem 2 students balanced a chemical equation for homework. They found that with the correct mixture in sulfur and chlorine, and just a dash of our secret ingredient, the mixture created the most amazing smell.
And even better is the irresistible attraction between any two people wearing it.
It's like the pull between protons and electrons. It's like instant chemistry.
In a bottle.
So with Angie's amazing business sense, I've been advised, to ask you to invest $50,000 for a 30% stake in our company.
Well, that sounds, or should I say, smells fantastic. I crack myself up. Plus, I love the name Love Potion No. 9. What a throwback to my era. I remember boogieing down at the song back in the good old 1959.
Seriously? Honestly? You expect me to believe that sulfur and chlorine smell good? That's just ridiculous. I'm not investing $50,000 into anything that's going to make me smell like I just went swimming in a pool of rotten eggs. What is going on right now? I just need some time. I need to do a little bit of deep breathing exercises. Think positive thoughts. You are calm. You are smart. You are adorable. You are tall. Go ahead, you can continue. This is just what I do to get back to my happy place.
Oh wait, can you see how special our connection is? That's the special ingredient we haven't told you about yet. In every bottle of Love Potion No. 9, we infuse 2 milliliters of our own Love Potion. To be exact, we take 2 strands of my hair and 3 of Mike's fingernails. That's the trick. Rose, you of all people may want to try this.
I can't hear you. I'm at my happy place. I'm at the golf course. I'm at the basketball court. I mean a beach.
I certainly want to invest in something that helps spread love and joy into the world. But can you assure me that all of your products are made with 100% recycled material? You know, we only have one Earth to live on. We are all part of a global society that needs our protection. How do I know that your Love Potion No. 9 isn't adding to the waste in landfills across the United States and the world?
That's an excellent point, Mama Red. I can assure you that all the bottles used are made of 100% recycled plastic. Plus, once our customers have used all their Love Potion No. 9, they can just reuse the bottle as an air freshener or something. Haven't you ever smelled Angie's classroom?
I have, and I've actually been wanting to ask you, what is that wonderful aroma? But that's a question for another day. As long as you promise we've got an eco-friendly product, I'll invest in you and Angie today.
Great.
Hola. Next up in the Shark Tank, Senora Seckler, whose constant desire for prominence has inspired a possible solution for tardiness around the world. Give it up to Senora Seckler.
Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Prospero año.
Hola, my name is Señorita Seckler, and I'm here today to learn you about my invention, the ankle biter. You see, I have problems with my students being late to my class. You know, it doesn't really bother me, but I hate it. So, I invented the ankle biter. Officer Bob let me borrow one from the probation office to use before my prototype. As my students walk from class to class, it will monitor their speed. If by chance they stop to talk to a friend or get a drink, the monitor will sense if they have paused for too long and send a very light, very gentle 20-volt shock through their nervous system. This will remind them that Mrs. Seckler needs them in class on time. I have brought with me a student to help demonstrate. Asher, please, come join me on the stage. So, you see, if Asher walks at a consistent pace, Asher, please, walk in a circle. Circle, yeah, okay. Then Asher is fine. But if Asher decides to meander his way back to my class, thus devaluing his education, what's what happens? Asher, stop. See? It works perfectly. It's perfecto. Asher will surely recover and never be late to my class again. So, I'm asking for 2,240 euros. What do your sharks think?
Well, I'm not sure I can support such technology, considering Sherry might have one of those strapped to my ankle by the end of the show. Meandering is my favorite pastime. I'm out.
Mr. Yoder, I appreciate your sentiment. Let's see what the other sharks have to say.
Well, I can tell you that your ankle biter is a clear violation of human rights. Not to mention the obvious waste of electricity that could be used to pump water into the jungles of Zimbabwe. I could never support such an atrocious idea. That makes my heart hurt just thinking about it.
Mama Red, relax. It's not supposed to it's not meant to hurt your heart. It's meant to hurt your ankle. And by golly, if that means this invention will ultimately decrease my tardy referrals and thus give me more time for pickleball, I am 150% in. Where do I sign the check?
Thank you so much, Mr. Rhodes. We are going to be rich. Me voy a hacer millonaria. Gracias.
Our next entrepreneur is Mrs. Erica Martin. She runs student council and believes she is now ready to run her own business. She believes that her new product is one of the greatest innovations to ever be on Shark Tank. Give it up for Mrs. Martin.
To the left, to the left. To the left, to the left. To the left, to the left. Everything you own in the box to the left. In the cloud.
Hi, my name is Erica D. Martin. I am CEO of my company, Erica D. Martin Inc. Creative, huh? Once you see my latest invention, you will be jumping at the chance to invest $500,000 for a 3% stake in my company, Erica D. Martin Inc. Are you ready, sharks? Okay. My turn. So, as you know, I'm not just an inventor, I'm also a teacher. And often, my students make mistakes while working on the pages and pages of math problems I assign. Well, this was causing major waste problems. You see, Mama Red, I too truly care about the environment. And I just couldn't sleep at night knowing I was wasting so much paper. There was just so many mistakes and so many errors and so much writing and so much scratching out. It was just all so much. So, Erica D. Martin Inc. has created a substance. It's very soft. It's a beautiful light pink color, very pleasing to the eyes. And get this, when you rub it against paper, the pencil markings disappear. Wait for it. Yeah, no more wasting paper. Literally. The pencil markings disappear. This is going to be huge. We can make millions. I can picture this in classrooms and offices all over the world. Now, I don't want you all jumping at me at once. So, Mr. Yoder, what do you think?
Well, I hate to burst your bubble, but I think what you just described is an eraser, right?
No, I don't think so. I've never heard of an erasing what? I'm pretty sure I just invented it. So, of course, I can't already have a name for it. I was gonna call it the, swiper.
Can I see it?
Yeah.
This is just ridiculous. This is who's teaching the future of our country, our kids.
Erica, sweetie, that is in fact an amazing idea, and I'm so proud of you for caring about our environment and wanting to save paper. But I think the boys are right. Joseph Presley invented the eraser back in 1770. But don't give up, honey. Is there anything else you've created?
Oh, okay. Actually, yes! Yes, I do. I have another amazing thing to show you. So again, most of my ideas are driven from the classroom. And oftentimes my students struggle with simple mathematical calculations. 5 plus 7, 3 times 4, 20 minus 6. These can be tough. So I reached out to a friend of mine. My students know him as Mr. Get More Math. And together we developed an app that can be used on any smartphone or device correctly to calculate these problems. And the coolest part is, wait for it, it gives you the right answer every single time!
So you invented the calculator. You want me to invest my hard-earned money on a product that already exists. I don't have time for you, Martin. You're such a fraud. Do you think I go around faking write-ups in order for me to reach my 200 per week quota? Of course I don't. Why don't you just leave? Go for a run. Go teach a yoga class. But you need to get the heck off my stage because this is an appalling waste of my time.
So is that like a no?
Yes, it's a no.
I'm sorry, honey. Don't give up. Maybe just try to invent something that hasn't already been used, sold, and perfected over the last 100 years.
Sorry, Erica. As much as it pains me, I think I'm going to have to side with Mr. Rhodes on this one. Go talk to C. She'll make it all better. She always does for me.
Thank you.
Next into the tank is Jimmy Coleman. Jimmy can often be found chilling in the janitor's lounge or hanging out in the gym with his brother. Oh yeah, sometimes he does the job too. Give it up for Mr. Jimmy Coleman.
Clean up, everybody clean up, clean up. Everybody clean up, clean up. Everybody clean up, time to clean up. Pick up, everybody pick up, pick up. Everybody pick up, pick up.
Hey everyone, my name's Jimmy Coleman, or as most of you know me, the better looking twin. I've come here today to present my brainchild, the Mopping shoe cover. You see, when I assign guys like Randy the job of cleaning the floors through the school, I often sit in the comfort of my office on my favorite rolly chair and wonder, what could I do to help speed up the process? So, after a lot of thought and consideration, I've come to the conclusion that with over 1,000 students roaming the hallways each day, the easiest way to get the job done is with a fabulous pair of my Mopping shoe covers. All you do is pull my shoe covers up over the top of your shoes and let the microfiber cleaning strips do all the work. I will have my lovely assistant demonstrate. Isn't he a handsome fella? As students and faculty alike travel the busy hallways, they'll be cleaning the floors without thinking twice. This will cut janitors' schedules in half, giving us more time to focus on those areas that need the most work, like Mr. Camerata's room. Plus, I've been trying to find some time to pick out some new furnishings for the janitor's lounge. So, Sharks, I think that with my product, I can take the country's janitorial supply chains by storm. I'm asking $200,000 for 30% stake in my company.
I like your idea, but I have to admit, I'm really concerned about the increased waste this would produce. You'd have to continuously throw those away after they got dirty. My goodness, one trip to the boys' bathroom and they'd be filthy. I think it's a great idea in theory, but I don't think I'm the right girl for the job. I'm going to drop out on this one.
Okay, how about you, Mr. Rhodes?
You know, Jimmy boy, I am so impressed by your work ethic. You know what I say about hard work. Hard work spotlights the character of people. Some people turn up their sleeves, some turn up their noses, and some don't turn up at all. And boy, have you turned up on this one. Great idea, man. If there's one thing I want you to remember about this journey of yours, it's this. Never give up. Keep chasing your dreams. Set goals for yourself. If you do these little things in life, you'll go far.
Are you okay, Mr. Rhodes?
I'm fantastic, good buddy. Are you worried or something? Because worrying is a waste of energy. A wise man once said, worrying does not take away tomorrow's troubles. It takes away today's peace.
I don't think he's worried. I just think he's confused like the rest of us by your sudden new and improved attitude. To be honest, it makes us a little uncomfortable. I think we're all just so used to the old lost his mind, Mr. Rhodes, that we don't know how to take the new peace of mind, Mr. Rhodes.
Well, I, for one, like the new Mr. Rhodes. Let's be frank, he's just less scary. So, Jimmy, I love your product, and I know what you can do with your free time. My office needs a fresh coat of paint, but beware, you'll need to patch the nail holes on my walls. I currently have 87 frames hung up. If you can't get to them, don't worry, I'll have C do it.
No problem, Mr. Yoder. I will get Randy right on that. Get right on that. So does that mean we have a deal?
Yes, Tommy, it's a deal. Now just stop by my office and tell Sherry to put you on my calendar.
Excellent. Now I've got to go unjam some more paper towels dispensers in the men's room. Oh, some men's jobs are never done.
Now entering the tank is the most lovable teacher at Tyrone since Mr. Merriman. After helping students run businesses for years, Mr. McNitt is ready to start his own business. Give it up for Mr. McNitt.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Did you know that over 100% of students are reckless drivers? And that these students are 700% more likely to be involved in a vehicular accident in their first 368 months of driving? My product aims to prevent these accidents from hurting those involved. Introducing McNitt's Protection Package. Sharks, I'm presenting you with an opportunity to make the world safer. You see, I really could have used McNitt's Protection Package this one time I was grooving on the highway. My hood came unlatched and flew up, blocking my vision. I kept calm and lowered my center of gravity so that I was able to see in between the hood and the engine of my car. Other less experienced drivers may have panicked and caused an accident. That's where my product comes into place to keep them safe.
Do you really think that this is necessary?
We can't let the safety of our youth become a triviality. When your butts are sitting in a healthcare center someday, these bright young pupils will be the ones taking care of us. Now back to my presentation. The world needs more safety, and I have a way to provide it. I have put weeks and months of thought into my Mr. McNitt's Super Safety Pack. You can never have enough safety, folks. It comes complete with everything necessary to survive in an emergency situation. Individuals involved in an accident will be 20 times less likely to get hurt in any way if they're utilizing the Mr. McNitt Safety Pack. So sharks, put your money where your mouth is and start investing in today's youth. I'm asking for $2 million for a 3% stake in my company.
Mr. McNitt, I most certainly want to invest in your product. You and I are such an amazing duo already. We would be like Troy and Gabriella, and I know you would be willing to donate a portion of your yearly profits to the Pansy Hospital.
Pansy! Miss Red, as much as I adore the idea of us being the dynamic duo, I think I should see what the other sharks have to say before I put any kind of idea on the table.
I think you should just skip over my opinion.
Luke, please. I'd love to hear what you think.
A great scholar once said, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all.
Okay, let's see what Mr. Yoder has to add.
Well, considering I'm the newest member of the Jeep squad, maybe one of these safety packs will come in handy when I'm out mudding on the weekend. Never can be too safe.
Mr. Yoder, I had no idea you drove a Jeep. I would never recommend driving a Jeep. No roof? Do I really need to explain the safety risks looming here?
Well, you obviously have never taken the top off a Jeep, cruised down a country road, and felt the wind blow through your hair. It's pretty amazing.
Yeah, Yoder, neither have you.
I'm not sure I can work with someone who is so obviously reckless and irresponsible with their choice in a vehicle. A Jeep, really? Let me guess, your windows are tinted too. I, for one, drive a 1998 Honda Odyssey with first-in-class safety features.
So, Mr. McNitster, does that mean the dynamic duo is back together and ready to take on the world? Let's do this thing!
Deal!
We saved the best for last. Finally entering the tank, Mrs. Deskovich. The only person on the planet that might be more jolly than Santa Claus himself. She's found a way to spread that jolly spirit to others. Give it up for Mrs. D.
Happy, happy, clap your hands. If you're happy, 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 clap your hands. If you're happy, 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 clap your hands, clap your hands. If you're happy, 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 clap your hands.
Hi, Sharks! My name is Miss Deskovich, and today I want to show you the greatest idea in the history of mankind. My product is Attitude Amplifier. I'm asking for $45,000 in exchange for 15% equity in my company. Attitude Amplifier is a special blend of caffeine, sugar, mint leaves, and a pinch of good old Deskovich vibes. This mixture will keep your positivity up for a minimum of 24 hours. Put it in any drink of your choice. And the rest of the day, you'll be on or buzz. So Sharks, who has a positive attitude and is ready to invest?
Wait a second. Is this the answer I've been looking for?
What do you mean, Mr. Rhodes?
Well, I've been trying all year to be a nicer dean. I try to stay positive and encouraging, but I always end up exploding into a fiery ball of rage. Can this product keep me positive throughout an entire conversation? Because if it can, this could be the solution I've been looking for.
Holy guacamole, Mr. Rhodes. That is a real problem. A problem that me and my Attitude Amplifier can fix. My special elixir will amplify your already improving attitude to a whole new level.
Do you have any samples that we could try?
Oh my Lanta, of course you can. I brought enough for everyone.
Whoa, this is incredible. Everything is good in the world. Mr. Yoder, you look dapper in that suit. No detentions for the rest of the year. Basketball practice is canceled tonight. Thank you, Mrs. Deskovich. I'll give you the $45,000 you need.
That's fantastic. But I'd like to hear what the other Sharks have to say. Mr. Yoder?
Wow, this is fantastic. I can barely contain my excitement. I feel like a whole new person. I will also offer you the $45,000 you need to help this company grow.
You rock! And what about you, Miss Red?
Before I drink this, I'm gonna need the ingredient rundown again.
The main ingredients are caffeine, sugar, mint leaves, and a pinch of good old authentic Deskovich good vibes.
See, that last ingredient's the one that gets me. I understand it's a secret ingredient, but can you guarantee me it's organic with no growth hormones? Do you know the effect those are causing on human development these days?
Yes. Miss Renninger, I never consume anything that's not organic or grass-fed from a locally owned farm. You have my personal guarantee.
You know what? I think you are really onto something here. I feel so good. I feel like I could survive a whole day full of faculty meetings and be happy about it. I'm in. I will absolutely give you the money you need.
Good golly, Miss Smalley, what a predicament I'm in. Sharks, I just want you to know how much I love each and every one of you and so appreciate your enthusiasm for my product and its ability to increase peace and joy and happiness throughout the world. And while I'd love to work with any of you, I think I'm gonna have to go with Mr. Yoder. I know that with the combined skills of his and Sherry's, I'm bound for success.
This is ridiculous! Stupid elixir doesn't work anyways. I'm a very busy man, you're wasting my time, you know that? Detention's for everyone, no more warnings. Practice is back on tonight.
He looks like he could use another cup of the I'll tell you what, I will absolutely buy into your product as long as Tracy agrees to partner up on this wonderful brew.
That sounds splendid! I would be more than pleased to partner with you, Mr. Yoder.
Oh, good gracious! That's
That's all we got for today. Next week on Shark Tank, stay tuned to see Miss Candace Tracy pitch new, innovative, wildflower-flavored jelly beans, followed by Mr. Plummer's handy-mandy toolkit. Good night, everybody.